Well, hey there friends. Do you ever look back at eras and concepts K-pop groups go through over the years and wish they returned to certain ones again? I find myself oftentimes enjoying a certain concept by a group, but they take off and do so well with another concept and never seem to return to the one that I liked. I'm over here like,
but that song and concept deserves love too.
There I go, getting whiny again. I apologize. For today's video, I'm gonna go over songs that I really loved from groups and kinda hope they revisit again and give it another shot. And hey, before we get started, have you taken a chance to hit those like and subscribe buttons for me? You're also free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DareDB if you like too. And alright, now that we got that promo out of the way, let's get on with this list of awesome K-pop songs. And first one up is AOA's Get Out and their band concept. Before AOA really hit it big with their sexy concept back in the day, the girls originally debuted as a female counter to their label mates FT Island and CNBLUE as a female rock band, simultaneously with their choreo performances too. It was a refreshingly wonderful thing to see in K-pop back in the day in 2012, and one that many of us, including myself, took notice of. Get Out was one of my favorite songs from that year, and actually my top favorite from AOA. I'm disappointed that they basically ditched the whole concept after the drummer Yukon went on to focus on school, and they took off with the sexy concepts right after that. I so wish they returned to it again. Yes, they slayed me with Come See Me last year, but I think K-pop needs to see more girls rocking it out again. It's kinda missing if you ask me. Next up is Vixx's Voodoo doll and their dark concept. Many people can easily argue that Vixx made a name for themselves for the turn to the dark concepts after On and Hide and then to Voodoo doll. Twisted fans like myself ate that shit up. Dark concepts tend to be few and far between these days, besides the obvious dreamcatcher that I so dearly love. But I feel this needs to get stabbed a little bit more, especially me. Slay me again with the dark concepts. Penetrate me! Wait, hold up. Taken out of context, folks walking in on you right now watching this video are gonna expect an explanation from you, and well, I really can't help you. This is what you signed up for. The next one on my list is one that is a concept that many of us always talked about to return, and that's Girls' Day's Expectation or Something and the sexy concept. Usually when it comes to this particular topic of a video, a common concept that K-pop fans reflect on to see a return is the sexy concept. While there seems to be a lot of horrible slut-shaming from some fans, you can't deny how many of these sexy concepts were wholesome-ass bops. Girls' Day were one of the groups that led the trend back in the day, and if they ever come back, which I hope they do, I'd love to see them return to the songs that made them achieve a huge success like Expectation and Something. Bring that sound back, because it needs to be appreciated properly again. And the next one on my list is SF9's. Well, I could have chosen quite a few, but I just decided to go with Sole Mio's Latin concept. Oh, Sole Mio, te quiero, no te amo. SF9 for a while has jumped all over the place with their concepts over the years. While I did absolutely love Now or Never in 2018, they have arguably kept up with that concept, so to speak, with their subsequent songs. When you compare to Easy Love, to Mamma Mia, to O Sole Mio, they're all very different, and I really found an interesting and refreshing charm to O Sole Mio. While the Latin and Spanish trend was a thing, I don't think it has overstayed its welcome, and I would totally be happy to see them tackle it again. It was fun, and helped me really get into them more during that particular comeback. And moving on, BIGBANG's. Well, I mean, I could have chose between Lies or Haru Haru, but we'll just go with it. In BIGBANG's first half of their career, Lies and Haru Haru were iconic. Up-tempo choruses that contrasted to mature and somber verses, music videos that were special and continually looked back upon. I would love for BIGBANG to return to the style of songs that made them big. They've done the booming songs like Fantastic Baby and Bang Bang Bang, and I've also have done the slow songs like Loser and Blue, but I personally want to see a nice balance again like Haru Haru and Lies that was showcased so well. And as an added bonus, have a story-based music video that will forever be recalled and resonated with people all across the world again. We'll see what they come back with, but it's something that I've been hoping for a decade now. And moving on, we have Gugudan's Chococo and the, what I like to call, the quirky concept. As I mentioned in my last video, I always recalled Orange Caramel as a fun and quirky subunit that needs to make an appearance again. Chococo from Gugudan really captured that appeal and quirkiness that Orange Caramel had. Yes, the girls need to come back like ASAP, but that's a different topic. And Not That Type slapped so hard. But Chococo for real, that was so much fun. A lighthearted K-pop song that put a smile on your face and also made you question your devotion to K-pop. K-pop needs to lighten up these days and have those moments of going back to being fun again and let loose. We need to get the alcohol out because we can rage for that, you know. Yes. Continuing to the next song is Block B's Her and the, I don't know, you want to call it the fun concept? Well, we'll just go with that. Similar to what I already said about Orange Caramel, Block B arguably had a lot of the fun concepts on the male side of things. From Very Good to Jackpot to Nilly Bombo and to Her. Her was special and pretty well regarded. It also made you question your loyalty to K-pop, but that was what made it so fun and memorable. I hope to see Block B make a big comeback and still show that they're fun and awesome guys who don't give a shit about any company's pressures and that they're there to make music and have fun. Again, some of us need to unwind the panties and lighten up. The next one on my list is Alee's I'll Show You with the 70s Disco. While I do want to acknowledge the loveliness of the 70s Donna Summer Last Dance vibe the song possesses, I really want to see Alee return to the structure of a song again. It really showcases her vocals so well. Opening to the song and her singing a cappella or with little music as it builds up to a booming chorus to booming vocals and then takes us to a climax showing all of her vocal skills. We need that again. Not many K-pop artists can do it, and she could do it so well, and I so hope to see her return to this style again someday. And moving on, I'm hoping to see another song like NCT 127's Superhuman. For those who follow me, they'll know that I love the 80s sound in K-pop, as well as the retro sounds in general, and I find them to be so much fun usually. NCT 127's Superhuman definitely appeared to be once a SHINee song, which then went to EXO for a bit before ultimately being released by NCT. You can just tell the iterations and who would have sung the different parts by other SM boy groups, but I found this comeback to be such a refreshing song for NCT 127. I'm not one for hard-hitting hip-hop songs, honestly, and so when they came back with this one, I was hoping to see more colors and sides to the NCT 127 catalog of comebacks. Here's to hoping they go back and continue to experiment more with new sounds and concepts and hopefully more retro ones, I feel. Like, please, you know. Come on. Moving on, BTOB's Wow and their 90s New Jack Swing concept. BTOB are quite a versatile group and were going underappreciated for so long until they finally gained recognition through their ballads like It's Okay. From there, they continued with the ballads since then and haven't really returned to the fun songs like Wow. When they covered Mamamoo's You're the Best, you saw that fun and charming side that they had during their Wow days, and I loved Wow because of, one, I love the 90s retro, and two, it was just a song that made you smile. I hope BTOB hasn't lost sight of that because while we do love the ballads and vocal prowess these guys possess, I love to see them show that they're still way more than just the sad love ballads. I didn't mean any disrespect with that. I just, you know, I do love a good ballad, but, you know, I don't always need a ballad, so let's change it up, guys. Let's do that. And moving on, GFRIEND's Fingertip and what I like to call the anime concept. I have always admired GFRIEND since their debut year, but when I was hit in the face with the awesomeness that is Fingertip, I forever loved that they tackled the anime sound style that I So love. Since then, they haven't really gone back to this particular concept that I like to call the anime concept, and I want to see them return to it again. It was one of my top favorite songs of that year and could very well be another top favorite of mine if we get a sequel. And moving on, Infinite's Be Mine and the Sweet Tune 80s concept. Well, I personally got into Infinite way back in the day because of their music, and it was just so happened to be with the K-pop producer Sweet Tune. The 80s sounds really got me, and some of their iconic songs like Be Mine and The Chaser will forever be remembered. They pretty much moved on to different styles and more mature ones, arguably, but I would love for them to return to their roots for their triumphant comeback because it's what I've been longing for about 5 years now. And another one on my list is one that a lot of people don't ever talk about anymore that I want to bring to light again is Super Junior's It's You. Many longtime ELF Super Junior fans, including myself, all regard It's You as their best song. I absolutely love this song. What I enjoy most about it is that it shows a different side to Super Junior and was a stark contrast as a great follow-up repackaged song from Sorry Sorry. The balladness to the up-tempo chorus to the amazing climax to the wonderfully shot music video, songs like these are rare. It was timeless and my personal favorite song from the group that I hope to see brought back again. And next one on my list is Girls' Generation's I Got a Boy. I got a boy 멋진, I got a boy 착한, I got a boy handsome boy 내 맘 다 가져간. With the Girls' Generation comeback at some point possibly happening, hopefully this year, I actually would love to see them return to the I Got a Boy style. I always felt I Got a Boy was so ahead of its time, but, at least 3 years. Songs these days adopt a similar style, taking on so many different directions and taking you on a roller coaster for 3 minutes or so. While some guys like to do the same on their prom night. This one was actually something that really showcased the girls so well in so many different aspects. I always consider Girls' Generation the concept queens, and what a better way for them to make a grand comeback than to do a song that mashes up so many elements to satisfy all the fans they made along the way. And the last one on my list is SHINee's Sherlock, and I don't know what you want to call it, the intense concept, whatever. The fun, creative mixing match, I don't know. You make that up. You just put it in the comments. But Sherlock, or Lucifer, or Ringing Gun, whatever. One of those. All right. SHINee is easily a group that has tackled so many different concepts over the years. I first discovered SHINee through Ring Ding Dong and then secured my love for them and K-pop with Lucifer shortly after. Sherlock was fantastic. It was intense and also cleverly melded two songs together. SHINee since 2015 has mostly taken a more easy listening approach. View, One of One, Tell Me What to Do, Good Evening, I Want You, Countless, and Our Page were the title tracks that were a lot calmer songs to Sherlock, Lucifer, and Ring Ding Dong. I kind of want that intensity again with their next comeback. I mean, SHINee can do anything really. They're chameleons when it comes to a variety of concepts they've done over the years, and I'd like to see them go back to a powerful song again to show that they still got it. Keep shining, SHINee. You know I'm always here for you. Well, that's it for today, folks. Share your thoughts below on some K-pop concepts you'd love to see return from your favorites. Hope you found this fun and interesting, and as always, thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. I appreciate you for stopping by. While you're here, check out many more of my works, and see you next time.